You have performed at festivals all around the world, and CFA, we are comparatively a small organization in a relatively smaller community in Denver.
That's what you keep saying, but you're doing fantastic work. You're being very modest.
Oh, thank you. So we have this, we want to support and develop this fine arts scene in Denver. So what can as an organization to help?
I think what you're doing now, the fact in these very, very challenging times, you have had, I really like the approach that Ajay and your organization have taken, that to use this as an opportunity, right? Rather than look at it as a huge, it's something, of course, it's a huge calamity. But even during these times, you look at it as an opportunity to see how you can present art in these challenging times. So I like that approach very much, because for me, that is something that I also feel that I would like to do. The way you'll have encouraged artists to record or showcase compositions in a different way, right? It need not be just in a state setting. It could be in any way to encourage films like this on dance, right? Short compositions that are really presentations that are taken in an artistic way. You also use this medium in a nice way. I think that the approach that you all have to rise to the times, right? And rise to the challenge, and also see the need of the occasion. I think that's what is a fantastic response that you have had for this. And I'm really congratulate you for it. And I think that mindset is, it just leads you on to other things. To all organizations, I think artists need support, right? We've always, for us, patronage is so important. Whether it's an organization, whether it's the government, whether it's an individual, I think artists need patronage, of course, and patronage that comes with respect for the art form, the artist, where you provide a good infrastructure, where you respect the work that they do, where you, respect the dignity of what they do, and also give them the impetus to use their creativity. I think those are very important for artists, and that's what you are doing. And I think that respect that you have for artists is crucial, because as artists, I think we work with so many challenges, right? And we also know that in times of great challenge and calamity like what we have now, the first thing that gets hit, is art. Because we always see as art being necessary only when everything else is provided for, right? Then art, okay, now there is place for art. But then what happens to artists for whom this is a livelihood, isn't it? Nothing is provided at all. So I think patronage and understanding that art is important, even when, especially when everywhere everything goes wrong, we need to support artists, and we need to support artists through art. It's not about, giving money alone, which is fantastic, but also providing opportunities, exactly the way you're doing now, and in other ways, to respect them as artists also, I think is very important.